Heyo, everybody. I hope we have some good announcements today on the Capcom stream. And although I will say it is a bit weird for me to be streaming like not super late at night my time. Much more used to it being dark outside when I'm recording this stuff. But it's fine. It's not like I'm playing anything today. Just gonna be watching and, hoping for new Monster Hunter. Because that's the hope. Although I guess, yeah, like besides that though, because like new Monster Hunter would be really cool. Let's see, yeah, new Monster Hunter. That's the big one. Like even just a teaser, you know, even just a teaser would be pretty cool. I don't know. Oh, it would be Devil May Cry 6. Yeah, I want to see Devil May Cry 6. That's another one where like even just a teaser, even just a little bit of a teaser would be pretty cool. Anyway, let me just tab on over. Need a sip of water. Alright. Oh, hello there, Steel. Welcome in. And I'm really hoping that I'm hoping that Capcom has some good game announcements. Let me just go ahead. I'm gonna tab over to this.
Characters, but also
let's see.
There's
about 10 more minutes till their stream starts.
So we've talked a lot about this, but like
there are two mugs on
screen.
screen.
That you guys did was the way like Ryu texts you, amazing, hilarious, but also just like the tiny things,
Yeah, because right now they're just doing like the preview section.
It's fantastic. So thank you so much for like
interviewing various Capcom people, talking about stuff.
Yeah, thanks so much for joining us. This was awesome just to be able to hear about all this behind the scenes stuff in developing the game.
Wait a minute.
Any closing comments for?
I don't know if it was like doubling up the audio.
The show,
I just noticed I had two audio tracks going for the Capcom stream itself.
As always,
I think we should be good now.
I do want to hear, if anyone has any opinions about how the writing is and how the voices are. I've always been keeping track of that.
And again, Andrew, thanks for joining us, and to everybody for watching.
All right, that's going to do it for our pre-show. Thanks to everybody for joining us, and thanks to our guests, Alex, Andrew, and Clev, for joining us for all these segments. It was really great to talk to everybody and show off your content. We do want to mention there is going to be a post-show, so please stick around for that after the main show, but we're getting close.
Interesting.
Andy?
Didn't know about that. I wonder if they have something special.
Attention, we've been wearing these Capcom hoodies. If you guys want one yourself, go to the Capcom Amazon store. So with that, we'll see you guys later.
Yeah, let's see. So main hopes on my side are, at the very least, a teaser for the new Monster Hunter, or just a new Monster Hunter game, or a new Devil May Cry. Those are the two big ones for me that I'm hoping for. And then let's see. I don't know if they go more into detail on the new Dragon's Dogma game. Most chill VTuber I've seen out there, probably most chill VTuber in general. I don't know about that. Like it's kind of hard to match some people who are a lot more like just generally laid back. Like who was it? Ina from Hololive. She's a pretty hard one to match. Just like laid back octopus girl who draws. That's yeah. I don't know. Maybe as far as like gaming is concerned, I could maybe fall into that category. Oh, hey Skylord, welcome in. Not familiar with a lot of VTubers. that would explain it. Yeah, I mean, I like to think that I'm fairly laid back at least. Yeah, I'm really excited. What else is like? What are some other Capcom things? I mean, a Mega Man game that could be interesting. If they just have like a surprise, crazy Mega Man game that they want to reveal, a bit like how Nintendo did Metroid Dread, and they just like dropped like, hey, guess what? We're making a new 2D Metroid game after like 20 years. So I don't know. Maybe Capcom will be like, hey, here's a new Mega Man X game, just out of nowhere. That'd be kind of cool. Have Mega Man 11, nice. Yeah, they have, it's not like they haven't been making it's not like they haven't been making Mega Man games, but I mean, like, like, imagine Metroid Prime, but it's a Mega Man game. I don't even know if that would be something people would be excited about, but that would be pretty funny. Just like, hey, we made our 3D Mega Man action game, and it's not going to be bad this time. But yeah. Well, I know there were some people in, like, the chat for this stream, the Capcom Showcase. There were some people in the chat calling that there's probably going to be, like, Resident Evil DLC. Which, I mean, I could see that. I could see them being like, hey, here's an add-on for RE4. Oh god, Monster Girl Hunter, that'd be really funny. They announced like a Monster Hunter spin-off game where it's just like a cute anime RPG and like all the monsters are turned into monster girls. That'd be really funny. Or a Switch game is Skylanders Imaginators. Oh man, I never really kept up with Skylanders. I played the very first one, like the original Skylanders Spyro's Adventure back when it came out. Oh. We gonna get some previews? It's 5 minutes to go. Okay, they're just doing like preview stuff. Oh! Oh, I see. Hey Capcom, are you trying to imply something? Oh, Monster. Okay, you know what? I'm down for this. I'm super down for this. Monster Hunter Go. They're making Monster Hunter Go. Pokemon Go, but it's Monster Hunter. You know what? I'll play it. Dude, I'm gonna play this. I would honestly play this. Keeping it real, I actually kind of love Monster Hunter Now in September. Cool. Keeping it real, right? Keeping it real, I do actually play some of those, like, mobile, like, AR map games. Like, what was it? Because, there's Pokemon Go, of course, which I check in on every now and again. And then there's this one other one that I play that's pretty cool. It's like an old school Final Fantasy style RPG, but it uses like the real world as the map, and like it spawns dungeons and like shops and stuff. It's really neat. Yeah, Resident Evil. I'll be honest, I don't really play Resident Evil games, so I don't know if I'll get super hype over Resident Evil stuff, but it is always cool to see. My fan favorites on the way. Okay, so these are like Switch versions of all the big ones they've been doing lately. Yeah, Resident Evil's a Capcom series. Oh, that game was so crazy when it came out. Resident Evil 7. Like, people were so... Yeah, it was so much fun to watch people play that one.
Like I told you.
And here's some RE4 stuff. Okay. These are just previews. They already showed off. I mean, something I'm looking forward to now. It was and this is just the previews.
Ready to die, Mookie. So fall, Leon, and let it be so.
Oh, was my mouse on screen for a second? Yeah, I may end up doing that, I'll be honest. Like if I'm like gesturing in place of like gesturing at the screen, I might just go like, "Hey, look at this." I'm just gonna like point at this thing here. Wow, look at Mega Man. Oh, Ashley, never mind. fair, yeah, Mousely. And yeah, this Mega Man collection. I think they announced this thing like a while ago. Which I've never really played like Mega Man Battle Network, but I've heard people talk about it. It's like one of those old school games that people get like super excited over because it's just interesting and unique. But I've never really played it. It's mid. Okay. That's the thing, like, there are a lot of games where I try to be like, oh, I bet I'd really like this, and then I try it, and then I play it for like 5 hours at most, and then I never end up going back. So I don't know. I might try it at some point. Like, yes, do you want to make all the... Do you just want to take the nice pixel art and make it all muddy? With like that HD filter they put on there. Anyway. Bit weird to see like an advertisement for like the original Monster Hunter Rise. Okay, there's Sunbreak. I'm really excited to do the bonus Malzeno hunt later this week. From what I've seen, like I saw like a brief clip of the fight, it looks super fun. Like, Amatsu was definitely, Amatsu was the final boss of the story, so it's like the big, crazy final boss fight. It's like super flashy and everything. But the Malzeno variant looks cool. You're just watching on 2 different devices. Oh, are we in? Here we go. Alright, Monster Hunter 6. Monster Hunter 6. Or Devil May Cry 6. We'll see. Yeah, grab me a snack. Good idea. I probably should have done that myself, but then again, I don't know if you guys want to hear me, like, munching on chips or whatever. Alright.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Capcom Showcase.
I'll like tuck in down here a little bit more.
Before we get started, we'd like to share that June 11th, 2023 marked Capcom's 40th anniversary.
Rats.
A big thanks to everyone for
40 years, so this is a pretty big deal. Like, it's a big anniversary, which is why I'm kind of hoping that we're gonna see some really cool announcements. Oh, yeah, that just reminded me as well. That's another one. That's another one that some folks were hoping for as a new Ace Attorney. I don't know. There's always a chance. There's always a chance for like old/dead or like forgotten franchises to come back. Path of the God. Okay, I haven't seen this at all yet, but I know it was revealed at like at the Xbox like showcase. Let's see what this is all about. My dad is older than this company. Okay. Well, those are some pretty spooky. Spooky Japanese demon hunter game. I don't know anything about this one. Oh. Well, the visuals are certainly really interesting. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we got, like, action game. Gotcha, okay. Think it's a roguelike thing? Yeah, that game's already been announced. It was revealed. I don't remember what day it was, but like when the Xbox thing happened, there was like an Xbox showcase that did have some game trailers that I might pick out some of the ones that I watched that I really liked after we finished this. Anyway.
Of the Goddess. Coming to Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Windows, PlayStation 5, and Steam.
Neat. Interesting.
Mega Man X Dive Offline is
Wait,
coming
what?
to Steam, iOS, and
Oh, okay, it's a Mega Man mobile game. I was like, okay, I mean it's a Mega Man something. Okay, interesting. Well, look at that. It is a Mega Man thing.
The Deep Log, which holds collected memories of the Mega Man X series, is under attack. Dive into cyberspace using hunter programs to recover data before it's too late.
Okay, it's just a Mega Man mobile game. It's not an actual like big new Mega Man thing. Yeah, it's a Mega Man gacha game. Okay.
Including characters that haven't been playable before.
Woo! Microtransactions. Woo!
Level up your favorite characters and equipment to create a powerful hunter.
Yeah, we're looking at okay.
Power up your weapons and more to customize your character however you want.
Yeah, we're looking at
Mega Man
Mega Man gacha game. So if you want to spend $100 to get your cute robot girl, or if you want to have Sigma, if you want to have Sigma at 5 stars or whatever, you know.
Play as a variety of characters, including new heroes created for Mega Man X Dive. Complete stages and use
friends might like this. I mean, hey, there's always an audience for this kind of stuff. I do play like a couple gacha games myself, although I have cut back my spending drastically in that field.
There are more than 900 stages to play. Challenging mechanics and enemies await on classic and new stages. You're bound to clash with familiar bosses from the past. Build the ultimate hunter and save the Deep Log from total destruction. Mega Man
You used to play Genshin, bleed it for space. What was that? I played Genshin about up to when I'm blanking out. Was it Inazuma, the Thunder region?
Now, here's the Capcom
I played
corner.
I played the game from like release up to when that came out, and then I just completely fell off. And I haven't really felt a real drive to go back to it or anything.
Launched on June 2nd. It's already received
Okay.
an enthusiastic welcome from fighting game fans around the world.
Wonder if they're gonna talk about the
Street Fighter 6 includes
what is it?
World Tour, an expansive
The
single-player
DLC
story
characters for this.
mode. Fighting Ground. the
I'm
core
assuming they're
fighting
probably
game
gonna show
experience
off like a
made even more
DLC character or
accessible.
two here. Unless it's literally
And
just an
Battle
ad
Hub,
for
a
Street
social
Fighter
space
6
where
that they're
players
plugging
from
in.
around the world can compete and hang out. These are the game's 3 main modes. In addition, we're planning to release new fighters and content.
Yeah, are we
so you
gonna
can
see
enjoy the
Aki?
game
Or are we gonna
for a
see
long time to
Rashid? I
come.
mean, I'd like to see Rashid. He's a cool guy. He'll probably be pretty fun.
Street Fighter 6 is out now for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Steam. Don't miss it. We also have an announcement for Capcom Pro Tour 2023.
Okay, just talking about
This
just
year's
talking about like
Capcom Pro
general
Tour
Street
will
Fighter
feature
6
Street
stuff,
Fighter
I guess.
6, the newest entry in the series.
That's fine, I suppose.
Players from around the world will compete in regional matches and battle to be this year's champion. To celebrate the launch of Street Fighter 6, this year we have our largest prize pool ever. The total prize pool for Capcom Pro Tour is over $2 million, with $1 million going to first place. Capcom Pro Tour 2023 will feature 3 types of tournaments: online premieres, offline premieres.
You're at work right
and
now,
World
Skylord?
War.
Fair enough. It's all
The
good.
winners of each tournament will advance to the World Finals at Capcom Cup 10. Stay tuned to see which player will crush the competition and take home this year's championship. Next, we have news about Street Fighter League Pro JP 2023.
Still,
In Street Fighter League, the
I'm still
world's top
thinking about
players
that.
form teams of
Oh,
4
I'm still
and
thinking
compete
about
in
Monster
official
Hunter Go.
Capcom Team League matches.
That honestly is probably gonna
We
be
have the
super
largest
fun.
number of teams ever.
Like, I hope they do it
The
well.
opening match will be held on July 7th and will be streamed live on the Capcom Fighters JP channel on YouTube and Twitch. Don't forget about
Oh,
the Street
doing
Fighter
college
League
work,
World
yeah,
Championship
I feel that.
2023. The US and European leagues will determine the teams that will go on to compete in the World Championship.
Okay.
Get up
This.
close and personal with
Okay,
Resident
more
Evil 4
RE,
on
more
PlayStation
RE
5.
stuff.
The
Resident Evil
game's
4
main story will
VR
be
edition.
playable in VR with
When you
PlayStation
want to get
VR 2.
spooked for real.
Thanks to the power of PlayStation VR
Will I watch
2,
Nintendo Direct? Oh
you'll
yeah,
be able to
absolutely.
experience an even more immersive
Yeah,
version
next
of the
time
game.
Nintendo has a Direct, I'm gonna make time to watch it for sure. Then again, that
Game
depends
is a fight to
depends on when they
survive.
schedule it. It might not be live,
4's
depending on how
cutting-edge
early.
knife action
Because usually
is
they
a
do
core
Nintendo
part of the
Directs
game,
like in the
and the
morning.
PlayStation VR2 Sense
Or
controller
at least I
makes
think they've been
carrying
doing them in the
even
morning
more
lately.
intuitive.
Like 7 a.m. my
Experience
time.
extreme survival horror
So it's
firsthand.
like, might be a little tricky to do a stream then.
Resident
Although I
Evil
could
4
react to it.
VR
I could
mode
just
is
like
a free
not
DLC
watch it and then save it
exclusive
for
to
like the
PlayStation
evening
VR2.
when there's a better time slot. Yeah, no, I'll definitely watch Nintendo Directs when they have them.
Now on to the next game in today's lineup.
Pragmata, what's this? Okay, another new game. Let's see what it is.
A little help here. Look out! What are you doing? Up you go. Sorry, kid. We still got a ways to go.
Okay. This game I know nothing about is apparently delayed. It's a sci-fi dad simulator, it looks like. Interesting. Not gonna lie, that actually looks kind of fun. Like sci-fi action game where you fight with child. Postpone release. Okay, no release date, so they had to delay it, whatever it is. I mean, hey, they were showing a little bit of gameplay at least,
It's
which is always
almost time
nice.
for Ghost Trick. Here's the latest on the game.
Okay, I've heard about this game. I've heard this is an old DS game.
Hello everyone.
I know nothing about
I'm
Ghost Trick, but
Vtuber,
apparently it's pretty
the
funny
original
and
creator
actually
of
really
Ghost
good.
Trick. It's almost time for the game's release, and I can't wait for you to play it. But first, let's get started with this.
Oh, there's a demo of it.
The demo for Ghost Trick is available now for download. The story stars a lonely spirit named Cecil. In the course of solving his own murder, he will meet and change the lives of all sorts of people in all sorts of situations. Things may seem unrelated at first, but each person plays a vital role in Cecil's story. And together, their stories will lead him to one ultimate truth. So think of the demo as a doorway, inviting you into a great big mystery. It's been 30 years since we made the original game. And just like Cecil, I met many new people, and there were many miracles that occurred during its development. I have no doubt these experiences are what shaped Ghost Trick into
Not my cup of tea, but looks cool. Yeah, it seems kind of fun, but I don't know. The thing is, I love the idea of it, but I don't know. I don't know if I would be interested. Because the core idea is that, yeah, you basically are a ghost that goes around the scene, and you have to manipulate the scene to change the outcome for the better.
Now, to wait for its release.
So it's like, oh, someone's about to get shot and killed. You have to manipulate the scene to get in the killer's way and save the person. Like, it's a cool idea for a puzzle game, but then again, I don't play a lot of puzzle games, admittedly. But it's cool, and I mean, it looks really nice. I like the art. Nice visual upgrade from the original DS version of the game. Or was it Game Boy? I don't remember. It was either DS or Game Boy. I want to say it was DS, though.
From the creator of the Ace Attorney series, Shu Takumi, this classic mystery game is being reborn. One night, a man named Cecil loses both his memory and his life. Using the powers of the dead, he tries to solve the mystery of his own death. The only clue he has is a red-headed detective. A night of mystery begins anew. A rookie detective, brimming with a sense of justice. She too is being targeted, and Cecil witnesses her death. Who was I? Why was I killed? Who killed me? And what does it mean that I was given these powers of the dead?
Just steal the guy's gun. Yeah, I don't know if it lets you do that, unfortunately.
Possess and trick items. The controls are easy. Connect Cecil's glowing blue soul to the core of objects to possess them. Possess the tire. Possess the bowl. Possess the star ornament. You can then
it's like
trick the
puzzle game where like
possess.
you have to, you know, manipulate certain objects in the scene to do certain things. So yeah, it's like knock the gun out of his hand by making a thing flip out of the way.
Possessing and tricking objects will let you access new areas. Cecil can
Bro,
go
don't remember
back
his own
4
death fair, don't
minutes
remember what I had for
before someone's
lunch.
death. What happened before her murder? Those clues are hidden in the past.
Yeah, you know, getting shot in the head probably causes at least a moderate amount of memory loss.
The limit,
Seems
however,
reasonable.
is 4 minutes. Help people avoid near-death predicaments and change their fates. Cecil will face death in many forms.
Dog.
Changing their fates will change the story. And that story must be linked in some way to the mystery of Cecil's death. Ghost Trick, launching on June 30th, 2023.
Yeah, you can tell it was definitely designed with the DS in mind because of the touchscreen.
See the official
It's like you're
website
literally
for
like
details.
drawing the objects together and like connecting lines. Cool, they showed a bit more for that.
Now on to the next game in today's lineup.
Ooh. Oh, they're keeping this one. They're not even showing the title. This must be an important one. Let's see it. Come on, Capcom. You have like a bunch of good games. There's a lot of potential. Oh boy. Okay, Ace Attorney fans are eating good, it would appear. Ace Attorney fans are eating good.
Objection!
Objection! Wow, there is actually a new Ace Attorney game. I'll be damned. Unless this is a remake and I'm just unaware. But I don't know, it looks new. And the artwork looks new. Okay, no, it's... Okay, I think it might be a... Maybe it's a collection. I think it might be a collection. Which may lead into a new Ace Attorney game. We'll see. Because I know... Yeah, because I know these are all... yeah, they're re-releases. Okay. So they're doing a collection. Well... got a little ahead of myself, it would appear. But hey, maybe they might be leading into something here. They might just be leading into something here. Apollo Justice Trilogy. Early 2024. We'll see.
In Ace Attorney, players serve as lawyers for the falsely accused. Battle for justice in the courtroom and uncover the truth.
What was it? I know there was a...
Now, the 4th, 5th, and 6th
What game
mainline
did that
Ace
recently?
Attorney games
I'm pretty sure it was on a
being brought together
Nintendo Direct,
to share the
where
story of Apollo Justice and
like
his
they
allies
showed a
in the
bunch
dark
of
age
like
the law.
extra content for a game, and then
Nintendo
it
Switch,
led into like a
PlayStation
really
4,
cool
Xbox
reveal.
One,
I can't
Windows,
remember
and
what
Steam.
it was about.
The colorful characters and courtroom drama of each game.
Like I know,
will
I've seen it happen before, where it's like, hey, here's a bunch of re-releases
Available in
followed
7
by
languages:
the announcement of a sequel.
Japanese, English, French, German,
Get it for your birthday? That'd be cool.
Korean, and traditional and
I mean, it's a good
simplified
collection of
We've
games.
also added voice recordings for the new languages. We're sure there's no objection to everything included in this collection. Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy is currently in development for release in early 2024. Please look forward to more information about this collection in the future.
Interesting.
Next, we have some Capcom news to share.
Okay. General stuff. Yeah, so no no
Marks Capcom's
no new
40th
Ace Attorney game.
anniversary. As part of the celebration,
I bet there's some like really
We've
hardcore Ace
called
Attorney fans who
Capcom
might be a
Town.
little pissed off that it's not like a brand new game, it's just a
to
collection.
view original artwork and other materials from various titles on display.
What is this, Capcom Metaverse?
You can even play a few of Capcom's beloved classics.
Yeah,
for
Apollo.
free.
Yeah, I know like some general stuff
Head
about
on
Ace
over to the
Attorney,
castle to cast your vote in the Capcom elections.
and like that's basically the sequel series.
Participants will receive a special reward, so don't miss out.
Like 2 people.
We can't wait for everyone to enjoy these attractions. Along with the
Captown.
many other fun experiences we've prepared.
I see.
at-
Interesting.
A Capcom ID account is required to play Resident Evil RE-verse, our new upcoming title Exoprimal,
Oh, okay. They're just.
and to use the
It's just
online features of
Capcom is
Street
doing
Fighter
like an
6.
online. Capcom is setting up their own online system.
You
It
can
would
also
seem.
use this account with other Capcom services and campaigns.
I
such as
see.
a survey about today's Capcom Showcase.
I mean, hey, so long as this doesn't
Release
make
more
it a
titles and
pain.
services
Actually, no.
compatible with
Now that I think
Capcom
about it,
ID
I do
soon.
remember this because
Register now for Capcom ID.
what was it? Monster Hunter Rise actually did an event where you could get a special costume for signing up for that.
Now for the latest on Exoprimal.
You think they have capital punishment in Capcom City?
Hello everyone, I'm Takudo Hideoka,
you get
the director of Exoprimal.
you get sentenced to public execution, and Dante just comes out and does a crazy combo and sends you flying.
This video.
Turns you into red orbs. Oh, that'd be funny. So yeah, this game, Exoprimal. I've seen a little bit for this. Because I think they did like an alpha test or like a beta. It wouldn't have been alpha, it would have been beta. They did a open beta test, and I watched some people play it, and it looks kind of cool. But it does have some balancing issues for the multiplayer. But I mean, hey, if you want to play a crazy action game where you run around and kill dinosaurs as a mech, this is the game to do it.
You can shut it down. The whole thing.
Just want to play, trying to play Earth Defense Force, but instead of giant bugs, it's dinosaurs. Like, it looks cool, but the multiplayer did have like some annoying issues with it. I'm gonna leave for a bit, but I'll return. Okay, it's all good.
unrefined Lozol in the blood. A Neosaur. I mean, look at this.
Robots and lizards. So I guess, yeah, the game's gonna have like a... Like, going off of this trailer, it looks like they're expanding things to make it a bit more interesting. Because literally the... Oh yeah, that's like... Okay, this is like a proper boss fight.
I promise you this.
Let's say a proper boss fight.
All Anchor project files have serial numbers. Look for anything starting with...
Oh yeah, where was this? Like, they announced this a while back. It's just like taken a long time to come out. It looks pretty cool.
Well done. You fought desperately.
Yeah, this is definitely like more story and single player content, perhaps. That's the impression I'm getting from this trailer.
Activating massacre module. Summoning Neo T-Rex.
What's the name of this one? This is a Exoprimal, I believe. I think it's Exoprimal. It's gonna say it in a second. There we go. Exoprimal.
Presenting my most exciting combat project, the Savage Gauntlet.
It does have a pretty, like, the multiplayer part of it does seem like it has a funny concept, though. You're in a virtual death game controlled by a sentient AI. And he's just like, you will complete my trials. And then he's like, I'm sending in the lizards. Try your best, asshole. Can you beat my T-Rex, Exo Warrior? It does seem pretty fun. Did Timmy think of this game? It has that vibe. I want to shoot a T-Rex with a laser gun while I pilot a mech suit. Write that shit down. Write it down right now.
We were extremely pleased to have so many participants. Plus, you gave us a lot of invaluable feedback.
Yeah, hopefully they fix some of the online balancing, because literally what would happen, it was like a 4v4 battle where two teams would fight hordes of dinosaurs, and each team would essentially have to make progress through a stage at different paces. And more or less, if your team got the lead at any point in the match, you would win the match. It was kind of annoying. It was literally like, oh hey, we have like a 5-point lead. Guess we steamroll. Guess we summon a dinosaur into the other person's world that we control and just wreck their entire squad. And then get to the phase of the match where we can teleport into their world and kill all of them and win the match.
Players will also engage in special boss battles
yeah.
as part of the main story.
Anyway, cool. Cool they have more single-player story content. I'd be curious to see what these, like, more of the boss fights are going to be like.
Including 10-player co-op, a multitude of dinosaurs.
10-player co-op, wow.
And more maps.
Oh, they're doing big. They're making it go big.
The game will also feature an assortment of unlockables and challenges. Modules can be used to enhance exosuits and modify active skills. These modules can be obtained by fulfilling certain conditions while you play the game. You can also personalize your appearance with a variety of
How deep are we into the
such as exosuit
thing so
skins,
far?
weapon skins, decals, and emotes. The game also features a special 5-player mission that changes weekly.
We're about like 30 minutes into the actual stream, so probably like halfway. We're probably about like halfway through.
Like most damage block with a tank suit in battle.
Timmy gets paid in pizza and gum.
There are many ways to enjoy the game, even after completing the main story. We took your feedback into consideration as well. In the full version of Exoprimal, we plan to implement a mode where victory is determined by completing missions as quickly as possible, instead of direct combat with other players.
There it is. Okay, cool.
Now,
yeah, because literally what would happen is in the 4v4 versus mode,
who was that new face?
If one team got to the end of the stage first, you just went into the other team's world and absolutely annihilated them. And they couldn't do anything about it. Because the attacking team had like all these bonuses. Not to mention they don't have to fight the enemies, they just have to fight the players. It was pretty annoying.
Extends from the Anchor Division research facility into orbit will also be a playable map. Incredible battles will unfold while exofighters and dinosaurs clash atop this massive space elevator.
It's pretty sick.
Players will even encounter dangerous mutations of dinosaurs, known as neosaurs. The most deadly among them being the
Neosaur. Wow, this is...
You'll need to work together with your team to stand a chance at
This is 100% just like... this is Timmy's, like, fantasy. This game is like... You crack open, like, a 10-year-old sketchbook.
Wait, what's the deal with this new exo?
Or just like some drawing. Like you lean over their shoulder, it's like, hey Timmy, what are you making there? And you just see a dinosaur being ridden by a guy in a suit of power armor with a katana.
This variant comes
That's spit and like the dinosaur spraying lasers out of its face.
Allowing exofighters to change.
Exoprimal's pretty cool. Also, welcome back, Steel.
Exosuit variants, including Deadeye Alpha, will be added in a title update following the full version's release. At the end of the video, we revealed Savage Gauntlet, a mode that lets you take on special 5-player missions that change.
Oh, good job, Timmy. You just like grab his drawing and run to the design room. It's like, guys, I have an idea for our next game.
More info about exosuit variants and Savage Gauntlet will be revealed at the Xbox Game Showcase Extended. Be sure to tune in. And last but not least,
what else?
We're excited to announce that we'll be holding a second open beta test. This time, we're including additional story
another beta test where you can actually like do the boss fights and
10-player
stuff.
co-op missions, and other adjustments based on everyone's feedback. Check out the official website for dates and times. We hope you're all excited to try out this new content. Players will also receive a new reward for participating. Don't miss out.
Neat.
We'll continue to make adjustments
Like it does.
to Exoprimal.
It really does look like this is gonna be. You know what? Good job, Timmy. Yeah. Like it does look like a game that'll be good for just like dumb fun. Like, hey, I just want to play a game. I just want to sit back, relax, and blow up dinosaurs with a crazy mech suit.
That's all we have for you today.
And just do that for a couple hours.
See you in the war games. It's going to be a ton of fun.
Next
Here we go.
Off today.
Last title showing off today. Okay. You know what? So no new Monster Hunter announcement, but hey, this is close enough. Hell yeah. Okay. Well, this is at least one of the things I was really hoping for.
Hi everyone, my name is Hideaki Itsuno.
Ask him where they're
Director
keeping
of
Tim.
Dragon's Dogma 2.
And where is his friend Jimmy?
It's been over a year since we celebrated 10 years of Dragon's Dogma, and I can finally give you some more information about the new game.
I'm curious to see what
Let's take a look
what
at
kind
the
of
trailer
gameplay
we
changes
revealed
they've
the other
made.
day.
Dragon's Dogma. It's probably one of the most underrated RPGs in the last 10 years. Essentially think, what if the people who made Devil May Cry decided to make their own Elder Scrolls game? That's kind of the vibe that Dragon's Dogma has. And yeah, people have been jostling for a sequel for a very long time.
You protected me from the dragon's flames.
You need only believe in your own destiny, Arista.
Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mammoth, then where might our true
Yeah, they've already shown this trailer, however, but let's see here. Yeah, they've already shown this trailer, but yeah, it's essentially just really kick-ass dark fantasy action. Like, you can get up to some fun. Honestly, I might just leading up to the release to this, I may as well like do a playthrough of the original Dragon's Dogma, so I can show you all what it's like, because it's a really cool game. Just curious, what's your favorite game this year so far? Huh. I mean, specifically from this year, it'd probably be Tears of the Kingdom. Granted, I haven't played too many games that have specifically come out this year. Yeah, as of right now, Tears of the Kingdom is pretty high up there. if I was able to play Final Fantasy 16, if I had a PS5 to play the new Final Fantasy, that might kick up to the top.
I'm proud to share a look at the highly
But yeah.
anticipated sequel, Dragon's Dogma 2. Today I want to talk about
Gotta
two
go.
characteristics
Alrighty.
that Dragon's Dogma
Thank you very much
2
for hanging
will
out for a
inherit
while,
from its
Steel. I
predecessor.
appreciate it.
First, Dragon's Dogma 2 will be a single-player game, but with pawns at your side.
Gollum
it
was
will feel like
close,
co-op.
goddammit.
And second, gameplay will
Right.
feature action role-playing
I don't want to focus on
mechanics
some of
set
this.
in an open-world environment. In the Dragon's Dogma series, you embark on your adventures with pawns, otherworldly beings controlled by AI. Alongside the player controlled
The Arisen.
you can
Okay, so
embark
we're
on your
still the
journey with
Arisen.
main pawn that can be customized to your liking, as well as up to 2 additional support pawns you can borrow from other players.
Yeah, basically.
To form a party of up to 4 characters.
Yeah, we're still the Arisen. That hasn't been changed. We're still the chosen hero who had their heart taken out by a dragon.
They can also help guide you to new locations.
This is already looking
Following a
insane.
successful battle. It really feels like playing
Seriously, like comparing the graphics of this trailer alone to the original Dragon's Dogma is unreal. It looks absolutely insane.
You'll enjoy a world roughly 4 times the size of the original Dragon's Dogma, with more to experience than ever before. The characters and monsters that populate the world are given life.
Oh, did my mic cut out or something?
And players will feel like they've been reborn in this vibrant
Where
fantasy world.
where did I cut off?
You can look forward to a variety of vocations to choose from. Your vocation will shape your Arisen's role throughout the adventure. Will you take on enemies with swords? Magic? It's all up to you. We'll have much more to share in the future. But for now, I want to go over a few sections from the trailer that show what we've improved for Dragon's Dogma 2.
Oh, yeah, like just offhandedly explaining the story. Yeah, in the original Dragon's Dogma, the premise is that a dragon comes down, and it's like, you know, it's literally the apocalypse given physical form. And then it attacks your village, and because you stood up to the dragon's like, oh, so you're the person with the strongest will in this place. Got it. So then the dragon literally sticks his claw in your chest, takes out your heart, and eats it. And it makes you functionally immortal and ties your fate to killing the dragon. So you become like the chosen hero guy. It's pretty cool.
What destiny awaits? How will they affect your fate? The intricate relationships.
I will say one new thing: the furry people, the beast folk. Those were not in the first game.
During your adventure, you will come across familiar monsters from the previous game, as well as new monsters such as Medusa. You can look forward to new player vocations and many new experiences unique to Dragon's Dogma 2.
Okay, new vocations. That's something I was curious about.
Please stay tuned for more information. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah, like, so yeah, new vocations. That was the big thing that a lot of people have been wondering about. Because vocations are, you know, classes. They're your character classes. That looked cool. That guy had a twin blade. Hello? That guy had a twin blade. I'm gonna play as that. I want a twin blade. That looks fun.
Dogma 2 will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series
Yeah, no,
S,
okay, I
and
want...
Steam.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Because, yeah, like, the big gameplay change that people were hoping for was, yeah, new character classes.
Kicking things off, we have well-known titles.
Just to, like,
such as
spice up the
Dragon's
gameplay, you
Dogma
know?
and the Ace Attorney series.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That guy looked cool. The guy who had, like, the twin blade staff he was wielding.
Influential hits at some great prices.
Yeah, there it is. Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen.
We're also offering
If you want to try it, it's on sale.
Capcom's major titles on Steam.
But yeah, it's a good game. And
that wraps up today's Capcom Showcase.
Yeah,
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, Dark Arisen's really good.
Always
Dragon's
working
Dogma
on
2
new
looks
games and
amazing.
updates. And we hope you're as excited as we are for Capcom's 40th anniversary. Thanks for watching.
Broke. Fair enough. Fair enough. Now, they did say that there is another thing after the showcase. So we'll see what that's all
Hey
about.
everyone, welcome to the Capcom Showcase post-show. I'm Andy. I'm on the community team at Capcom, and with me today we have Joe. Also,
We might watch a little bit of this just to see if anything interesting comes up, but if it's just them going into like further depth on the stuff that was already shown.
Over on YouTube and Twitch, and
oh, hey, Nico B.
I'm really happy to be here, guys.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, so we just got done with the Capcom Showcase.
Yeah,
what was everyone's favorite part?
I don't know if there's gonna be anything more special that happens during this post-show bit. Call me Carson. It's not Carson. It's a different guy.
How about you, Joe?
Yeah, it's shaping up well. So much good stuff in there. Dragon's Dogma 2 for me. It's been very dear to my heart. Super excited for it. But yeah, lots of good stuff. How about you, Nico?
Oh, absolutely. It has to be Ace Attorney. I'm so thrilled to see Apollo coming back. He's my boy. Absolutely thrilled to see that collection coming back.
Yeah.
And yeah, that sort of leads us actually into what we're.
Yeah, I don't know if there's going to be anything more here.
By the same creator of Ace Attorney,
let me.
and that is Ghost Trick.
Give me just a sec here, folks. Also, it is. Yeah, it's still daytime, isn't it? I'm not used to it being daytime when I stream, so I had to like whiz up a background real quick. All right, hold on. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna see if I can like pull up the I'm gonna like try to pull up the Dragon's Dogma section specifically if they have it somewhere. Yeah, owl. Being an owl, I'm used to just doing stuff at night. Thus why I always stream at 10 o'clock my time. Gonna chill here for a little bit? Alrighty. Well, hey, welcome in, DHF. Yeah, they just wrapped up the showcase, actually. However, I'm gonna see if I can find some of the other stuff. Yeah. Oh man, I just saw the chat, like the stream chat. That was funny. Yeah, the chat for the Capcom stream itself was all just like, this was trash. And I mean, granted, there was not a lot of stuff they announced today. To be entirely honest, like half of the showcase was literally just them talking about like game collections or stuff that's already been announced. Literally, I don't think there was anything that was actually new announced at this direct, which yeah. Oh well. Yeah, you know what? At the very least, there might not be Monster Hunter 6 on the horizon. There might not be no Monster Hunter 6, but they did show Monster Hunter Go. Yeah, I don't remember, but yeah, there was a Nintendo Direct that was pretty lacking in the past, like, not terribly long ago. But yeah, no, that was, Capcom was not exactly bringing their A game this time. At the very least, it was cool to see a little more Dragon's Dogma stuff, though. That made me happy. Like, at least they kind of talked about Dragon's Dogma 2 a bit. I mean, it was cool to see that, I think it's called the, I think that class that they teased at the ending. This was Capcom trying to encourage us to go outside and touch grass. Just like, yep, nothing new to the table. The one, like, new game trailer, like, the one really new game trailer that hasn't already been, like, shown is a game that's getting delayed. That Pragmata thing. Which I am looking, that actually looks kind of cool. Whenever that Pragmata game comes out, I might want to try that. Yeah, what did they announce? Hold on. Yeah, DHF, what did they announce? Honestly, nothing. Nothing that hasn't already been, like, in existence. Like, yeah. Hold on a minute. I'm, like, looking at their page right now. Do we want another Cyberpunk? Well, yeah, obviously no. You don't want a game to get released like a year too early and then they have to patch it in. Because that happens way too often. Hold on, let me pull up this Pragmata trailer again. So I want to watch it again. It seems like a fun idea for a game, to be honest. A minute? Yeah. Because they were just like, hey. I just had to pick like one of the most, or one of the least exciting showcases. It's fine though. I was like, oh yeah, Capcom thing. Let's hope for some cool stuff. And then none of it.
Up you go. Sorry, kid. We still got a ways to go.
Yeah, this trailer was literally them just being like, yep, don't know when it's coming out, sorry. But it looks like a cool idea. Cause yeah, it's like, I don't know, it looks fun. I like the idea of it. Just like, hey, here's a crazy sci-fi action game where you have a space daughter who's a tech wizard that you fight with. Like, that looks fun. I'd play that. But I don't know when it's coming out. Like, bro thinks he's it's a Mandalorian action game. Oh, man. Hold on a minute. Go on back over here real quick. Ashley, but useful. Like, Ashley, if she could, you know, shoot things with space magic. Sec, let's see, do I have anything else on here? Because the problem is, like, the Dragon's Dogma section, where they actually talked about the Dragon's Dogma stuff, wasn't even a trailer. It was just them talking for a minute, and then showing the trailer from before. Yeah, what was it? Because one of the things they added, as far as I can tell, with Dragon's Dogma 2, one of the new classes actually seems to be one from the Dragon's Dogma MMO that came out at one point. And then it never came out, you know, overseas. It was like Japan exclusive. And it looked really fun, but they just never released it outside Japan. But one of the classes was called the Spirit Lancer, and they had a spear and like healing magic, which seems to be one of the classes they added. Oh well. Can't win them all. But what I can do, because I didn't do anything for the Xbox showcase. Yeah, it is really unfortunate. I think this is one of the weaker like game announcement things I've seen. This was just a news broadcast. It wasn't even anything interesting. It was just them being like, "Yep, here's these games that you already knew about. See you next time." Like, at least on the hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up. Cuz the Xbox showcase, they were like, "Hey, Starfield is a game." And it actually looks kind of good. Like, Bethesda's actually seems like they're trying to make Starfield into a good game. And then they showed off Fable. And like the new Fable looks really fun. Yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of folks ripping on this Capcom showcase for just how lacking it was. Want Elder Scrolls 6 first? Yeah, I don't think that's not. I think Elder Scrolls 6 is probably way off down the line. Like, they teased that game way too early. But while you know, while you can't have you can't have Elder Scrolls 6, you can have this.
By Azura, by Azura, by Azura! It's the grand champion! I can't believe it's you standing here, molesting me.
Okay, that's the wrong version. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute, that's the Manslayer version. My bad. My bad, folks. But yeah, they put the adoring fan back in. The adoring fan is back in the game. Oh man. Let's see what else. It was. There's the new SMT type game as well. Because, yeah, the creators of Persona have a new game, and it looks sick. Never played the game, but I love the memes. There's this. Atlas has a new IP, Project Re-Fantasy, which is now an actual thing, and it looks fucking sick. And I'm absolutely gonna play it when it comes out.
国民の信託を最も集めし者が次なる王となる資格を得るものとする。陛下のお命が奪われるなど。
汝定めを課せられし子よ、憂いを抱える旅人よ。
こいつが俺の凱旋者だ。
果たして誰が次の王か。
己自身に命じなさい。内なる英雄の姿に変われと。
真の王を志すならば打ち勝ってみせよ。
僕のいる世界の出来事は君にとっては絵空事。
まさか人間？
この国は今有史以来の危機にさらされている。どうやら面白い力を手にしたようだ。
主君に捧げると決めた覚悟そのものだ。
これこそ人間の真実だ。
道は二つに一つ。
またあったね。やはり君は興味深い。
今こそあんた自身がそうなる番よ。
正義かどうかじゃない。
誰もが恐れと不安に負けそうで。
理想を貫け。
何が正しいのかわからない。
すべての始まりはあなたの持つ小説。
幻想はただの絵空事なんかじゃない。
So yeah, this Metaphor Refantasia, I want to play it. I want to play this game. It looks really cool. Persona, it's literally just, it's fantasy Persona. They were just like, hey, what if instead of anime high school students, you're a bunch of cool fantasy heroes fighting an alien invasion? It's a lot closer to Shin Megami Tensei. And that, I think it's going to be cool. I'm hoping, anyway. I'm hoping it'll be cool. I certainly enjoy its vibe already. Like, the whole look of the game is gorgeous. And that's usually where Atlas succeeds. They can at least make a game that looks insane. And then what else? There's a Persona 3 remake as well that's coming out. And it's Persona 3, but with the visual style of Persona 5. And that looks pretty solid as well. And I mean, I've never played Persona 3, so it'd be a good way to experience it, I bet. But yeah. Nah, Xbox. Good on you, Xbox. Here's my stream titled Capcom Showcase. Here's my Capcom Showcase stream where I just went back to watching Xbox trailers. Because they had a much better game showcase, keeping it real. Oh well. Damn, that's really... this is how many things they showed. They showed 6 things. And let's see here. 1, 2... Yeah, I think 1, 2, 3. I'm thinking about it. And technically 4. Yeah. Technically 4 things. 4 and hell, 5 5 things. 5 things. 5 things that they showed off were all already like things people knew about. Or I guess this thing isn't new. This isn't new games. It's a re-release of old Ace Attorney games. This is a mobile game. This is a Mega Man Gacha game. Okay. Well. Eh. Oh, and hello, Steel. Welcome back. Hold on a minute. I wonder, hold on. Let's look some stuff up. I'm gonna check and see. Let me do a quick check. I'm gonna see if there's any Nintendo Directs on the horizon. I don't know if there are. Yeah, there was a Direct back in like February. But what else? Yeah. Doesn't seem like there's a Nintendo Direct on the immediate horizon. Like, there's nothing for June, at the very least. So, I don't know, maybe sometime later this year. I mean, hell, they're gonna have to hope. They're gonna have to hope. Like, I don't know. You never know. Maybe, like, by the end of the month, they might have, like, a surprise Direct. Or, like, early July at the latest, but, I don't know. Nintendo aren't always the best about scheduling their Directs in ways that make people happy. Let me see. Is there any other stuff that I want to watch? I'm just looking at this, I'm like, really? Like, this is it? And then, like, talking for, like, 2 minutes about the new Dragon's Dogma, and that's it? Yeah, that is always the thing. Like, Nintendo Directs, they announce it, like, less than a week. Like, they're always just like, surprise, this Friday, when it's, like, Wednesday. So, hey, maybe. It might be like, hey, on, like, June, I don't know. Like, June 25th, they might be like, yeah, on the 28th. We'll have a Direct, or something. Because, I mean, they have to have one at least to, at least for, like, the Splatoon DLC. Because I'm gonna assume that Splatoon gets its DLC storyline a year after launch, so sometime in September. So they're gonna have to announce that at some point soon. And actually, like, talk about it. Yeah, hopefully. Usually Nintendo does a good job about not disappointing me. Partially because even when they show, like, side games, like, even when Nintendo doesn't show, you know, main titles, like Zelda, Mario, etc., I'm generally pretty excited. I mean, hell, like, Fantasy Life, there's the new Fantasy Life game. And I mean, that could have a new trailer. That's supposed to come out sometime this year. Well, yeah, of course, yeah. We'll see. I hope that someone can pinpoint when the next Nintendo Direct happens. Because hopefully it'll have some cool stuff. Oh, Capcom. You could have just a tease. Just 5 seconds. You could have just had 5 seconds of Nero grabbing his coat and revving the Red Queen and said DMC 6 is coming out eventually. If you just said that, it would have immediately salvaged the whole thing. Or you could have just shown a hunter walking out to a new map. I don't know. Oh well. At least the new stuff for Exoprimal looks fun. But yeah. Ugh. Oh, and for Mario Kart news, yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, heading out DHF. Yeah, I'm just gonna end it off here. I think there's not much else to talk about. Just like, yeah, Capcom, you didn't exactly blow me away today. Wasn't exactly blown away by Capcom today. I'll have to rewatch the Dragon's Dogma section to try and, like, pick it apart, see if anything cool happens. But yeah. Yeah, they've definitely been doing a good job with the DLC for Mario Kart in terms of just bringing back the tracks that everyone loves. Yeah. Anyway, thank you to the folks who showed up to hang out for a little while today. It's a bit unfortunate that this wasn't as hype of a stream as I hoped it would be. I was honestly really hoping I'd be able to pop off like crazy if they showed new Monster Hunter or Devil May Cry, but it happens. This is the nature of game announcement streams. But yeah, anyway, once again, thank you all very much. If anyone here who's interested wants to check out my community Discord, I have the link in the description, and yeah, I guess I'll be back tomorrow? I believe tomorrow night. Hold on a sec. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow night to continue with Freedom Planet, which will be a much more exciting time, I can tell you that much. So yeah, anyway, thank you all very much again. and I'll see ya. Take care. Bye.